Maties! Welcome to Sea of Thieves. This is Damron. We're playing the new update in Sea of Thieves, which brings us the Fort of the Damned. Going to do a quick guide on this fort so you guys know how to get it started. So let's jump right to it. First, you need the 6 different Flames of Fate in order to activate it. So let's run through those real quick. To get the blue one, you need to dive from a shark, and then when you get to the ferry, obviously pull that off the middle lantern. And to get the green flame, you're going to need to dive by a skeleton, and again, once you get to the ferry, grab that flame. For the purple flame, you're going to need to die by snake venom, and we're going to need all 6 of the flames of fate plus a ritual skull in order to activate the fort. So we're going to just briefly run through all those as well as the ritual skull before we get there. The red flame is going to be had by dying from a volcano, which is always fun to get that make happen. The white flame is going to be for dying by lightning. And just keep in mind with the new update, when you get into the storm, just pull your sword out and you have a high chance of being struck by lightning. So that's actually not too bad to get anymore. The pink flame you're going to need to get from dying in PvP or dying from another player. So that's all 6 Flames of Fate. Now I do recommend if you're going to do this fort, you do it at least on a brig, preferably a galleon, because this is a tough fight. And go ahead and put all those Flames of Fate onto your boat. I do recommend putting at least 2 different lights for each Flame of Fate, because if anything accidentally happens, someone accidentally puts one instead of takes one and you lose one, it's always good to have a backup. So go ahead and put 2 on all over the boat, so you've got 2 copies of each Flame of Fate. Now that you got that, we need to get our Ritual Skull. And that can actually be done a couple of ways. One, Duke has some quests at the tavern. You can get those from him. And he's going to task you with fighting these shadow skeletons on islands. And when you kill them, they're going to drop a map or a little quest that you can pick up along with probably a skull. And if you pick up that particular map, it's then going to give you another island location that's basically like a gold hoarder's X marks the spot map. And then when you dig up that X, you're going to find the Ritual Skull. Now, you can also find these skeletons randomly on islands without actually picking up the quest from the Duke, so keep that in mind. You can pick up extra ritual skulls just from finding these skeleton captains randomly throughout the game. So now that we have all our pieces, it's time to go to the fort. And the fort's going to replace Old Boot Fort, and it's going to say Fort of the Damned on your map. And when you get to the top, you're going to see all these skeletons holding lanterns out. You need to place all the Flames of Fate there, and once that happens, this cage will open, and you can enjoy opening the Fort of the Damned for the first time. Now, once it's open, shadow skeletons are going to spawn, and they're going to have a color to them, and you have to use a lantern of the same color as their eyes and this little glimmer they have on their body in order to do damage to them. If you look in the background, you can see those hands coming out of the grate reaching up at the red flame. Those hands are going to indicate what color skeletons are going to come out during that wave, and that's very important because as you progress through these waves, there will be multiple different color skeletons in the battle itself. That's why you really want to have 3, at least 4, at least 3, but 4 or more people here, so you can have multiple lanterns with multiple colors available to you at all times. Also, you can see in the middle here, we've placed a food storage crate. That's a good idea to bring that up there so you're not running back and forth. This is a long fight. You're going to need some fruit, especially when you get to Gray Marrow. And Gray Marrow is back better than ever. If you play the Tall Tales, you'll know some of his attacks, but it's all the same here. The only main difference is that he's going to be summoning skeletons in that are, again, the shadow skeletons of different Flames of Fate. So this can be a difficult battle because he will summon up to 3 different colors at the same time. Nonetheless, if you stick with it, you'll eventually take him down, and he's going to drop a red skeleton, Fort of the Damned key. So it's really the same as the Skull Fort key, except it's red. And this is a beautiful sight to see when you open this for the first time. Lots and lots of loot are in this fort, and I'm telling you, when you guys activate it, expect people to be coming and trying to take this from you. There's an Athena chest, 4 stronghold barrels, 3 stronghold skulls, 2 stronghold chests, 2 reaper's chests, a bunch of gems, and 4 stronghold barrels. I think I said that already, and 2 bone dust chests. So there's a lot of gold to be had in there. I will say these chests do count towards stolen Athena's chest. So if someone does open this fort and you steal it, you're going to get credit towards that commendation. So I hope you guys found this helpful. To start the Fort of the Damned, it's really unique. It's a really fun update. I think you guys are really going to have a lot of fun. Expect some PvP, especially early in this update, if you're going to go for this fort. So get out there, have some fun, and hopefully we'll see you on the seas.